Poppin', everybody? J Legend Battle Rap Opinions. Thank you for rocking with me. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like bell, also hit the alert bell, and make sure you put the settings to all alerts. We have added 2 new designs to the merch site. The link is in the description where you can just go and purchase that. So you have access to the Union hoodies, the Union t-shirts, Surviving DME shirts, and 2 new designs. So go check it out yourself. Go cop something. We have regular t-shirts, unisex t-shirts for the ladies, tank tops for the ladies. So there's something for everybody there. There's even t-shirts for kids. Alright, so go check that out, and make sure on social media you at me at JLegend100 when you make your purchases. You should receive your items. Send me a picture, you know what I'm saying, so I can post it as well, or I can thank you personally. So this video right here is really about a tweet that I saw a little while ago from Asylum The Crow, addressing the Norbes situation. So as you can see there, what Asylum The Crow was saying is that he battled G-Lo. I'm assuming that's how you say his name. He battled G-Lo a while ago. Norbes has the footage. Hasn't put the footage out. He's reached out and he's tried to purchase the battle. They're pretty much telling him the battle's not coming out, but yet they won't sell it to him. Now, here's the issue I have with all of that. So, I'm currently, without getting into it at the moment, I'm currently trying to help another battle rapper obtain his footage. Here's the issue I have with all of that. Number one, whenever I speak on this topic, people say that I'm hating on Norbes or something like that. I'm not hating on Norbes. I'm pointing out the obvious. I'm pointing out a serious issue. And one of the things that I hate with everybody is they think that you have to kiss his ass or deal with him a certain way because he's the gatekeeper. That's not true. He might, you guys give him more power than what he has, according to a lot of people. A lot of people behind the scenes say the same shit. Like, yo, y'all do more power than what he has. Here's the situation. You can go and create a own lane for yourself without having to go through Norbes or having to go through URL. Do not get this wrong. I'm not trying to bash URL at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to point out that you have guys like A-Board, you got guys like Loso, you got guys like Bad News. The list just goes on and on of guys who created a lane for themselves, not needing URL. Don't get it wrong. Of course, URL is one of the bigger leagues, and who wouldn't want to look on there? Especially historically, you grew up watching it. Yeah, you want to look on there, but that's not the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is, the history speaks for itself. You've had plenty of battle rappers bring up the subject on how Norbes pretty much plays with their career, and I have a huge problem with that. Now, he has been invited to come on the Union and have this conversation. He refuses to do so. One time he said he would do it, but only if DME wasn't part of the conversation, which was weird because he acts like he don't know who DME was, but at one time he was shouting DME out. So he didn't like something DME pointed out. I'm pretty sure he don't like any of the things I speak on, but he's been invited to speak on the topics. He chooses not to. And then he'll go later on social media and go on this whole rant and act like he's a victim. You're not a victim when you are playing with these dudes' futures, when you're playing with these dudes' talent. Let's keep this real, because there's a flip side to every coin. If Asylum The Crow and G-Lo was a horrible battle, and it would really make your situation look really bad, I can understand you not putting that out. But you guys have put out bad battles before. If there was a fight, I wouldn't put that out. I will understand that. If there was a situation where someone went too far. Example, we've seen battles where guys threw cigarettes at each other. The whole crowd threw a cigarette at a guy, right? It was part of some shit they all talked about. A dude hit a dude with a fake glass bottle. We've had guys pick their girlfriends up in the air and act like they're the fucking gun. You had guys pull out toy guns. There's a lot of antics that's happening in battle rap, which I'm happy have slowed the fuck down because that shit was ridiculous. The point is, if it's me and I'm in control of these things, some of this stuff doesn't see the light of day. So if G-Lo and Asylum The Crow is one of those battles that fall in that category where some ridiculous shit happened and you're not about to put your name on that, I can understand that completely. If the shit was 100% ass and the shit, like, I can understand 100% completely why you wouldn't put that out. The issue I have is that these guys are battling for free. Most of them are battling for free, paying for their own flights, paying for their own hotels, all these things, taking time off of work, getting babysitters, all this stuff to be there. You're telling them their battle is gonna come out on the PG circuit. Of course they're gonna do anything they can, and then what happens when they don't? You know how many PG battles never saw the light of day? But then you let them same person come back and do multiple PGs. I use TY as the greatest example. And you could go online and search it right now and find TY speaking on the subject. Truth Watson's another one. Like, at the end of the day, these are battles. Let's talk about TY just for a second in terms of he's had multiple battles on PGs, and it took for him to go online and really speak on all the bullshit that's been going on for one of his PGs to get released, and then they ain't even released one of his best ones. They released one that he arguably lost. Even he spoke on that, like, yo, how you choose this battle? Dude sit there and do 3 or 4 PGs for you, and none of them come out. So now you sit here and you have the situation with Asylum The Crow. This dude is offering to buy the footage from you. If Asylum The Crow is sitting there as a man saying, hey, you know what, this was supposed to come out and then come out, cool, I'm going to buy the footage from you and I'll put the shit out myself. What's the problem with that? If you didn't pay these guys. And again, I'm going through something similar, trying to help another battle rapper out, where it's like, yo, fam, check this out. The politics is some bullshit. I understand you trying to push one guy more than the other, so if it's a bad look for one of the guys, you don't want to put that out. But it's foul to the other person who showed up, paid all his money, did all that. And then, let's not get into it, but I've been told behind the scenes there's been dudes who's paid to get to, I'll just say he was paid to get certain opportunities. And then that footage never comes out. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. That's ridiculous. So you get all the door money. You get whatever money comes off of YouTube or whatever the case. And you still play with their futures. If a dude don't return your phone call or decides he doesn't want to do any more free battles, he gets shitted on. Y'all seen the whole back and forth that happened between A-Board and Loso and all of them? Am I bullshitting? No. All that is, all you guys got to do when everybody goes on YouTube, type shit in. All kind of stuff will come out. And then again, the moment somebody speaks on it, now Norbes is the victim. He goes, all I do is try to help people. All I try to do is get the fuck out of here with that shit. If that's the case, check this out. The battle, it didn't cost you. You didn't pay these guys. So if a dude wants to buy the footage and the other guy says he don't have no problem with him buying the footage, sell him the fucking footage. And at a reasonable price at that, because it ain't like he gonna make a whole bunch of money back. So if the guy sits there and tells you, yo, man, I wanna get the battle for $200. That battle didn't cost you shit to make. You pay the overall fee, venue, and all that. You made your money back. You did all that shit. If he puts it out on his own YouTube channel, what does that do for him? Of course, it gives him some recognition, because if he did a hell of a job battling, some people are gonna watch. He's not gonna get a bunch of money off that video. Why play with the dude's career? You have no plan on doing nothing with the footage. Sell him the fucking footage and let him do what it is he want to do with the footage. Especially if both the battle rappers are on the same page about it. I don't understand that. Like I said, I can't really speak on the situation we got going on behind the scenes, but it's one of those things too where it's like you're making it seem like you don't have a problem selling the footage. You don't have no problem putting the footage out. but then your actions say different because you're not doing either one of the two. So when it comes to Norbes, you gotta understand something. In your position, there's been people plenty of times over the years saying things about you, and this thing, like I don't get a kick out of it. I don't like sitting there speaking on these type of things towards Norbes and making it seem like I have an issue with dude. Like personally, I don't. I just don't like this type of shit. I don't like that. The man, a lot of y'all too kiss his ass because you think he's your only shot for success, and that's bullshit. So you let him do other shit, and he could right now get on social media and bash Asylum for even putting this kind of stuff out there. And most of y'all sit there and co-sign him, thinking that he gonna give you an opportunity. But in your heart of hearts, you know this shit is wrong. Fuck out of here, man. If you ain't gonna put the footage out, and the other battle rapper don't have a problem, and the dude is, you should give that dude the footage. But if he's sitting there talking about he'll pay you for the footage, number one, sell that to that man, and number two, don't sit there and ask for some ridiculous shit you know he can't afford. We've seen this type of shit happen before. Anyway, get in the comment section, tell me what you think. Asylum The Crow, the only thing I have to say to you, fam, is that I hope that you're not going through all this, and you had a horrible, you know. But even if it was horrible, I would still leave it up to between you and G-Lo. If I spoke to you and G-Lo and the both of you said you want the footage to come out, or neither one of you care if I sell it to one of you, then that's what I would do. Why would I hold up your career? I personally filmed comedy shows, a music performance. I've podcasts for people. I filmed fucking interview. Shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast. They could tell you. I filmed a quick 5-10 minute interview that they did because we was in the same place, same time that they did with Mook. I sent that to them. Didn't ask them for shit. Didn't want none. Nah, my man, this is a moment in history. This is for you. This is yours. Here you go. That's the right way to handle shit, man. Anyway, get in the comment section. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Subscribe if you haven't hit the alert bell. And again, visit the shop. Get you some merch, man. Thank you for rocking with me. Salute.